In this problem, we're finding the integral of negative 2x dx over 5 minus 2x squared. So, because we cannot break this down or separate it into terms that are easy to integrate by themselves, then the first thing that we have to do is try a u substitution. So when we look at this, we want to look at the most complicated function within the integral. Typically, whenever you have a fraction, the denominator is going to be the function you want to use for u. The entire fraction is considered the most complicated function, and then the denominator is the u value you're substituting. So we're going to let u equal 5 minus 2x squared. And then we're going to find du. Du is the derivative of u times dx. So the derivative of 5 is just 0. And then the derivative of negative 2x squared is negative 4x. Remember, we take the exponent and multiply it out front, which gives us the negative 4. And then we subtract 1 from the exponent, leaving us with just x instead of x squared. That's our derivative, and now we multiply it by dx. From here, we now need to check if we have du in our original integral. Notice that we have a negative 2x dx, but we need a negative 4x dx. So in order to get that to be a negative 4, we're going to have to multiply our integral by 2, or integrand by 2. And when we do that, in order to make it where we didn't change this problem, we have to multiply the outside of the integral by the reciprocal of 2, which is 1/2. So doing so, we've multiplied by 1/2 times 2, which is like multiplying by 1. So we haven't changed the problem. So now rewriting this, we have 1/2 times the integral of negative 4x dx over 5 minus 2x squared. Now we can plug in du because we have our negative 4x dx. So we get 1/2 times the integral of negative 4x dx is du over 5 minus 2x squared is u. And now with that, the integral of du over u is one of our most common integrals. We get 1/2, which is what was on the outside of our integral, times the derivative, the antiderivative of du over u is the natural log of the absolute value of u plus c. Now we'll multiply this 1/2 to our natural log. Always remember, you do not need to multiply it to the c value because c is just some unknown constant. 1/2 c is the same thing as c when it comes to your final answer. And now your last thing that you want to do is get rid of this u. We didn't start the problem with u, we started the problem with x, so we need to go back to our x's. And the way that we do that is right here. We said that u is equal to 5 minus 2x squared, so we're going to plug that value back in. 1/2 times the natural log of the absolute value of 5 minus 2x squared plus c, and that gives us our final answer.